So you girls know my channel's about manipulating men, taking money from them, playing them. And a lot of comments say, do you ever feel bad? Do you ever think that karma's gonna get to you? The simple answer is no, I don't care. I don't feel bad at all playing these men. No remorse, no feelings towards them at all. Every time I do a guy dirty, the only thing that goes through my head is, did I elevate? Am I in a better position than I was yesterday? Am I happy? And if all those answers are yes, then I did amazing. I could care less. I actually envy myself a lot. If the most smartest people on this earth said, if you don't need to work, then don't work. I found out how to not work and get my business fun just by the way I talk. I could care less about how these guys feel. If their heart's broken because of me, that's something they need to personally deal with. That's their fault for getting their hopes up. Don't care.
One time for Micah, who sent that one in, she went viral for those comments right there about playing men, not feeling bad about it. She's unapologetic about running men's pockets, and she's teaching other women to do the same. And I have a question here. You know who's responsible for this? The men who allow her to do this to them. Let's be honest. We have a simtervention moment. This woman is empowered to do what she's doing. She's empowered to say what she's saying by the men funding her lifestyle and allowing her to do this. She's only able to run game on them because they are allowing her to do it. This is why plastic surgery is so big. Average everyday women, they know they could put some money into their looks, get the nip and tucks, the implants, the fake teeth. The older ones, they'll pump up their faces, lift them up to compete with the younger women. And then you also have the younger women. They're pumping up their lips, changing their noses and everything. Become a whole nother woman because they know that if they can attract men, they have the access to play them. And that's what she's revealing here. All of them are undercover misandrists. They don't like men. They have underlying contempt for men because the best way to show that you respect men is to submit to one. But modern women, they avoid that. How do they avoid it? They avoid it by having virtual boyfriends, like this one right here. They'll fix their faces up, they'll fix their bodies up, because that's the bait, you know, and then they go out there to catch a simp. And now they're not just fishing for one, they have multiple. But yeah, these games that she's talking about and exposing, they cannot work without men funding them. Take a second to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Click that notification bell for all updates. This is a simtervention session, and she's exposing the game on what she's doing and what other women are doing out there.
So there's honestly two ways I handle this. I always sound like a very giving, loving person, and I also use the power of suggestion. So like I make it seem like it's their idea if they want to give me something or they want to give me money. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how to sound like a very giving, loving person so you don't come off as somebody that's just there to take their money, even though you are. We got to play our cards right. So what I say is, yeah, baby, I donate to all these charities, and on my free time, I donate to these homeless shelters. You know, I help them out. Just sound like you're very giving to the world, whatever, because people want to give things to people that are givers, and you also come off as a very loving person. You can also say that, yeah, like my grandma, she's really sick, so I take care of her. I help her with her bills and her nurses. It's really hard on me, but that's what I'm here for. I love doing that for her. I'm like, you know. So yeah, sound like a very fake giver, loving person. This would help you out so much. You can even say, I like nice things, but I feel so bad buying myself nice things, so I just borrow stuff. If you have a nice car, say it's your aunt's. If you have nice clothes on, say that you're borrowing it from a friend. They'll be like, no, babe, like you need to get something nice for yourself. You know, you really need to. You're just so giving and so nice. You deserve something for yourself. This works a lot, and it takes you off the category of being like some gold digger of some guy. If you're just trying to take some money off, it helps every time. Works with me. I sound like the most loving, caring, giving person in the world, and I tell them what I do, that give them examples of what you do to give, and they're gonna want to give back to you. They're gonna be like, wow, she deserves it. You know, she's such a nice person. Works.
She's teaching women how to be chameleons. And if you've been around this channel since the beginning, then you know that the one thing I can't stand is a chameleon. I'm one of the only people who will call chameleons out by name. Now, I don't like chameleons, but what I've learned here is that simps, they love chameleons, and chameleons love simps. They're meant for each other. Simping is a mental illness in itself, so they're suffering from that. The chameleons take advantage of it, and the simps love it. So no matter how much I may try to warn them, they're still going to allow themselves to be played. Chameleons are very dangerous, and simping is also very, very dangerous.
Girls, so this weekend I was on Tinder and I saw one of my sugar daddies on there. So I don't want him to get another sugar baby yet just because I'm not done taking money. So I told him this lie, and I was like, baby, my sister from out of town is coming this week and she told me she was on Tinder trying to find true love. I showed her a picture of me and you, and I told her she does not need to be on there to find love, that's so stupid, that I found love somewhere else. By the way, my car payment's due this week. You think you can help me out? Because I really want to take out my sister. And he did exactly what I wanted him to do. He deleted his Tinder because now he knows my sister knows how he looks like and will tell me if she sees him on Tinder. And I got him to switch from one subject to another. He wasn't going to want to talk about the Tinder thing because he's guilty about that. So he was going to agree to my car payment, which he did. So play your cards right and think logically before you react to things, and you'll get a lot more.
And I guess we're supposed to ignore the fact that she was on Tinder also looking for somebody else. Now, she's not going to be held accountable for what she's doing, but she's going to hold him accountable and punish him by using that to make him spend more money on her. If you're out there being a simp, you will pay for it. They're going to punish you for it. They're going to make you pay a large tax for all the other men that they couldn't play.
So I want to tell you girls how I deal with guys cheating on me or doing some shady shit. The first thing that comes to my mind when a guy does me dirty is, I'ma get paid. How am I gonna benefit off this situation? I'm not gonna go argue with the grown man. He knows that he didn't not text me back. He knows he came home late. He knows whatever he's doing. They're aware of it. If you confront a guy, 1, he's gonna lie. 2, he's gonna know you're insecure. 3, now he knows that he's the center of your world and you have nothing going on, and that gives him the upper hand. Instead of trying to argue and compete with the man, just sit back and plot in your head what you can get out of the situation and what you can benefit off it. And that is it. You would save yourself so much time. If you want revenge, go cheat on him. It's not that big of a deal. And get money out of it too. Asking for as much.
Her video cut off right there, but it sounds like she was about to say ask him for as much as you can. This is definitely manipulation 101. Modern women believe that when men do something they don't like, they have to get revenge. She said you have to get him back if he didn't answer the phone or answer your text message. They have to be compensated for it. They'll go as far as lying, cheating, scamming, doing whatever. With all these women exposing themselves and other women, I don't understand how simps are still getting played. It has got to be a mental illness. Something just ain't right in my Keep Sweat voice.
Okay girls, always keep in mind, all these guys in the comments bashing on girls because they're finding out that they can use their feminine energy to get things from men. Always keep this in the back of your mind. Look at the bigger picture.
That's fake femininity. That's a chameleon. I have a ton of videos on this channel about that topic.
You don't beat a dead cat on the ground. Why? Because it's not a threat to you. It doesn't mean nothing. It's no harm. It's literally nothing. It's useless, you know? Why are guys over here taking their time out in their day to type things in the comments? You know why? It's because they feel threatened by what I'm saying. Because they know what I'm saying is true and they know the power we hold. So they will do anything to belittle us, say, oh, you girls are worth nothing, you guys are delusional, a guy will never do that for you. Why are they saying that? If what I'm saying, none of it matters and it's all false information, why do you feel threatened by what I'm saying then? It's because you guys know what I'm saying is true.
This is why I have to keep saying this. Simping is not only a mental illness, but it is very, very dangerous. Simps help fund chameleons, put money in the pockets of these feminists. They help support misandry by providing for these women. Those women are not just enemies of men, but the whole society. They don't care about family, structure, order, none of it. All they care about is them and what thirsty man can get their nails done or buy their fake hair. They hate men, but they still want money from men. So their hustle is to trick men, bait thirsty simps with their makeup and plastic beauty, get whatever they need out of them so that way they can remain in control and never ever have to submit or follow the leadership of a man. It's about power. It's about control. Today, this was a little simp-tervention, but ladies, on the flip side of this, when women like her end up in the trunk or things happen to them, that's thought prevention. But in this situation, it didn't get that far yet. So let's go ahead and get the conversation started below. Special shout out to our brother Dark Power, and I cannot forget about K West Peach. I appreciate all of you for your support. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel too. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.